Nitro.
Nitro Active is the great-great-grandson of legendary Triple Crown winner Secretariat.
Let's go for a little walk.
Injuries ended Nitro's racing career in December.
Both of his front fetlock joints are enlarged. It's like any athlete, horse, human, whatever. The more you work, the harder you go, then the more likely there's chances of, injury.
Nitro was headed from the winner's circle to either a Canadian or Mexican slaughterhouse or to be euthanized. A horse with nearly $200,000 in career earnings sold at auction for $190.
They overwork him, and they knew he was in really bad shape.
CNN has tried to reach Nitro Active's former owner, but he did not return our calls. Monica Kerber, who runs a horse rescue operation, saved his life.
If you will know how many other horses with even better lineage than Nitro, that's the way they end up.
Every year, about 1,000 horses break down and are euthanized at racetracks nationwide, says the American Society for the Prevention of Cruelty to Animals. Critics say the combination of performance-enhancing drugs, overuse of legal medications that mask pain, and overwork leads to fatal injuries in too many thoroughbreds.
They're literally running for their lives. If they run too fast, they break down on the track and die. And if they don't run fast enough, then they are discarded, sent to horse auctions, and routinely wind up being shipped to slaughterhouses for human consumption abroad.
Mark Verge is the new CEO of Santa Anita Racetrack.
When you lose a horse, it's not like you're losing, oh, let him go. You're losing part of the family.
Without the horses, we're done as a game.
He was hired to bring fans back to a sport that has suffered sharp decreases in attendance. Some have speculated that one of the reasons that more horses are dying around the country at racetracks is because there's more financial pressure. There's more pressure to race horses that may not be completely sound, more pressure to maybe use medicines that may not be in the horse's best interest. Is that a legitimate concern?
I think it's a concern we have to look at. I mean, it definitely is something that if guys are in it for the wrong reason, you got to get rid of them.
Verge is a staunch defender and partner of Doug O'Neill, the trainer of former Triple Crown hopeful I'll Have Another. The horse was scratched from the Belmont Stakes Friday because of a training injury. O'Neill has been sanctioned for several alleged doping violations, which he denies. He has not lost his license.
We play by the rules, and the one nice thing about some of the distraction of this topic has been as people have hung out the barn and saw for themselves. I think they see how well the horses are taken care of and how much we all love our horses.
She's not an expensive horse, but she's my baby.
Vladimir Sarin is another Santa Anita trainer and horse owner. His mare, Mean Maggie May, broke her pelvis while training.
She was dead lame. We supported her with bales of straw for 6 weeks. We didn't let her lie down because if she tried to get up, she would completely break it off. The vets said, 3 of them said, put her down. She'll never make it. This is 13 months later, and she's back in training.
He attributes an increase in horse racing deaths and injuries to breeding.
I believe that the breed has become a lot more fragile, speed-oriented, and not able to last and go far.
Sarin says for the most part, racehorses are treated like royalty.
There's certainly individuals within this industry that are really trying to do what's right, but they're swimming up a very big stream. And as long as there's a competitive edge provided by performance-enhancing drugs, then we're going to see them used until Congress steps in and takes action.
But Verge says the industry should police itself.
I think we as a group should definitely call for a commissioner, definitely a group to get together. I mean, horse racing on its own has too much infighting. And I think even now everyone's looking up going, the public doesn't even care about us anymore except for the negative.
Monica Kerber says one positive step would be more industry funding for horses like Nitro Active.
They shouldn't be doing what they're doing to make them run until they burst, until they have to put them down, until they have to kill them.
Casey Wyand, CNN, Temecula, California.